Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I think we're all good here. Hoping we're all good here. Hoping we're all set up. It's me, Metroid Crime. Hi, I was just on the other screen, but now I'm here on this screen in a camera. So anyway, today we're playing Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the only time you're gonna see this special stage, by the way, because I avoid it the entire time. It is miserable. Look at this. Who thought this was a good idea? Anyway. We're gonna get started here. Just to introduce myself, I'm Metroid Crime. I speedrun this game. This is my main game. This is the first game I ever learned to speedrun, and it holds a very special place in my heart. Which is why I wanted to showcase it today. For everyone on this very first Lady Arcaders Attract Mode showcase. So we're just gonna get started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do a reset. Ha, Sega. And 3, 2, 1, go. So, this is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a game that came out in 1991 for the Sega Genesis. Oops. Oh my gosh. This is such a start to this level. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Okay. So, this game, I played this as a kid. I was a huge fan of this game. I'm a huge fan of classic Sonic in general. And I'm actually playing on original hardware right now, with my actual Sega Genesis controller that I used as a kid. Which I recently reacquired. It's been awesome. It's awesome to play on actual hardware. I really enjoy it. So this is the first level. Is if you finish a level in this game in under 30 seconds, you basically have this bonus score timer. This bonus score count up that gets added to your total time, which is actually why this game is timed in in-game time rather than real time. There we go. Each zone in Sonic 1 has 3 separate acts. So usually at the end of each, the third act, there will be a boss fight, where you have to fight the evil Dr. Robotnik. So Sonic the Hedgehog is basically on a mission to stop Dr. Robotnik from taking over the world, enslaving the animals, you know, all that really awful stuff that Sonic is trying to, help out with. Trying to save the animals, you know? Go. Okay. 2. Let's go. So we have invincibility sparkles right now, which makes it so that we can actually just, like, wail on him here without having to worry about his wrecking ball at all. There we go. How kind it is for Robotnik to have, warning lights on the bottom of his vehicle that a wrecking ball is emerging from it. Gosh. Okay, so the next level we're going into is, Marble Zone. And Marble Zone has a lot of areas that intentionally slow you down, which is very strange in a game where you're trying to go fast. And it also has one of the worst enemies in this game, the Caterpillar. Which, you know, great name, terrible enemy. They're extremely buggy. And that's not supposed to be a pun. It's actually a thing. There we go. So there's actually a glitch where you can just, like, fall right through the space between the crusher and the wall. If you hit it at the perfect angle. Luckily, we didn't do that because that would void the run. Being that this is a glitchless run. There we go. We're gonna use a damage boost to get up there a little quicker. We have no rings now, so we also just still have to be careful about that. We don't want to get hit by something. There we go. And, of course, the caterpillar is at the bottom of that landing. Yeah, they're kind of a nasty enemy. If you hit them just the perfect angle, you can die even if you have rings on you. So, in general, it's just better to avoid them. We try to get here over a little faster, skip having to push that block into the lava and going across it. For the most part, you can skip those lava block areas, except for there's one exception in Marble 3. There we go, and we're gonna jump over both of these. They're perfect. And be very careful to not hit that jump spring. Back into the lava. Okay, we're gonna wait here. Okay, and now we're going back underground. We had this very nice moment where we got to, you know, smell the grass outside, look at the sky, and now we're back down underground. Sonic Underground, if you will. Oh, gosh, I thought I was gonna make that. No, instead I had to try to make a Sonic Underground joke instead. There we go. So it is possible to make, like, basically perfect jumps to get up on top of that crusher. It's actually, like, a 6-second save, so ideally you want to try to get it, but... that's fine. It is a little difficult. Okay. So this is the third act, and this is the section where there is, like, this area that you have to wait at. There's no way across it unless you're gonna glitch the game out. Right here. We're at the mercy of this block. Here we go. Yeah, so we're just waiting here. This is actually a nice place to just take a little breath. You know, like, calm down a little bit before we get into the rest of the game. There we go. So we're gonna take a secret shortcut over here, and I'm actually going to grab this just because I do not want to die. The great thing about this game, though, that I really like is that, you know, even if you happen to game over, there's a level select, which is actually, the level select is helpful for many reasons. In being that you can just, like, drill individual levels, it's really nice for that. Really speedrunner friendly, you know? So he takes 8 hits to kill. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Yeah, and the nice thing about this game is that everything is, like, contained, right? Like, you don't carry rings over between levels either. So it makes it really great as a game. Like, if you're just learning to speedrun, if you need to pick up if you want to pick up, like, a simple-ish, a game with simple mechanics, this is a really good one. Okay, so this level can go by really quickly. There we go. I actually just set a new PB for this level specifically, like last night, which was awesome. Oh gosh. Okay, so the speed police are in the way here a little bit. We're just gonna take it easy here. There we go. Okay, so we got a little sneak peek of the speed police there. They roll around the level. If you're going really fast, they can really be a bother. You'll just be, like, jumping through that area, and all of a sudden, they will snipe you out of the air. It's not fun. And we're gonna bounce on the other side of this so that we don't hit the crab below. Here we go. Two, three, four. Do a little jump there. So we don't end up in the pit below, because the pit below is kind of miserable. There's a whole bunch of bumpers down there that are not fun to navigate. Because you're being bounced all over the place. Ah. And you'll see the speed policer once again on our tail. Can't go fast, Sonic. There we go. Please slow down, Sonic. You are going too fast. So this level you have to pay attention to because, like, you have to start hitting left immediately or else it's possible that you will die on that spike ball there. Because, so even though you do happen to roll through a ring box there, the ring box doesn't register as being in your inventory. Like, the rings don't register as part of your inventory until after you pass the point at which you hit the spike ball. So it immediately kills you if your timing is bad. So yeah, we're just waiting around for these elevators to go by. There we go. Okay. Invincibility, speed shoes, so that we can go fast through this miserable area right here. Lots of terrain built to slow you down. Lots of spikes, also. Okay, ooh, a little scary there. There's a death pit below. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Goodbye, Robotnik. Done. Gotta release all the animals from the pressure cooker over here at the end of the level. Oh. And now we're into one of my favorite levels, Labyrinth Zone. A lot of people really do not like Labyrinth Zone. It's a water level, and generally I would say most water levels are miserable in games, but for whatever reason, I have grown to love this level. Specifically Act 2. Act 1 and 3 are a bit eh. Which is really funny that I like Act 2 is that much that I consider Lab like one of my favorite levels. There we go. Okay, cool. We didn't hit the spikes, so pressing that switch down there leads us to this platform right here. Which is great because this saves so much time. If you don't take that platform, you are stuck navigating a labyrinth underneath this section. And it's not fun. It's not fun. There's a lot of spike traps, a lot of pulley systems that you have to jump off of. It also takes about like 4 times the amount of time to complete. There we go. So fun fact, if you roll off the side of this level, like if you roll like through the checkpoint and off the side of the level, the game will crash. It's a thing. Act 2 of Labyrinth, my favorite zone in the entire game. So here's a fun thing for if you've never played Sonic before. If you never played this game, you might not know that there's a hidden switch under here, and this is the only way through the room. So it's helpful to know that that's kind of like one of the only things that's like that in this game. Kind of really hidden there. So to make our way through this level optimally, which that might have been a problem. We want to... Okay, hold on. We didn't get any slowdown, so we might be cutting it extremely close here. I don't know if we're gonna make this. Ooh! Oh my gosh. I love love that I speedrun this game so often, and yet still, that section basically gives me a heart attack every time. I still don't know when I'm actually going to make it versus when I'm not going to. That was really close. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna wait for this here. There we go. So there's a secret shortcut here. If you don't take this... Again, there's another labyrinth that you have to go through that has a bunch of pulleys and platforms that throw you into the ceiling with spikes. Okay, this might be tight. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Ah! I should have done the safety strat. Oops. That's okay. So that's actually a new route that I've been trying to pick up, and I just, that S-shaped structure there is, like, the worst. I missed 2 jumps there. Had I not missed either, like, one of them, I would have been fine. And yet, I'm going to try it again. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna grab this checkpoint for safety. There we go. Okay, and then I'm also going to concentrate on this part right here. So this is a Robotnik boss fight, because we're in Act 3 of Labyrinth Zone. Except this is not the traditional Robotnik boss fight. It's more of a chase. You're basically chasing him out of the labyrinth. Hot ketchup. There we go. Wait. We also have to be careful to not bounce into him, because that's also easy to do. Ah. Good. There we go. Okay. Okay. Freed the animals from the pressure cooker. So, we're coming up to Starlight, which honestly, I think it has some of the best music in the game. Starlight Zone is beautiful. This is another one of those levels that's possible to finish within 30 seconds. We'll see if I can pull that off. We have to do some very good jumps here to make it. 27, 28, 29? Hey, there we go. Cool, so yeah, so like I said, this is why this game is timed in-game time rather than real time, because now that I finished this in under 30 seconds, we have to wait for this time bonus to count up. Okay. So we're gonna try to fly over most of this level. Let's hope we don't get stuck on a pixel. There we go. Almost. So it's possible to fly as far as, like, to over top here. You gotta make sure you want to fly more, horizontally than vertically? You have to have it, like, a certain arc to it. Also a relatively short level here. Done. So this next act, Act 3 of Starlight, has probably one of the most difficult bosses, I would say. It's possible to do the boss fight really quickly, but it requires a lot of very accurate jumps. Ah, gosh, okay. So, it's very easy to fall off that ramp, unfortunately. Ideally, the best, like, we have to catch up now to where we would have ended up. That jump would have landed us right here. Okay. So we're gonna take a backup route, which means we're gonna go up here instead of going down below. But ultimately, it's gonna put us at the same place, but it's dangerous to take that other part if you don't have your timing correct, because then you end up, falling into a pit, basically, if you miss that jump. And the staircase for it is on a global timer, so you really have to... You have to be precise. Okay, Robotnik boss fight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops. 6, 7, 8. There we go. So it's possible to jump off, like, the very edge of those seesaws to have enough height to hit Robotnik. Because when you jump off of things that aren't perfectly, like, if they're on an angle, like, if they're on a diagonal, if, like, the texture for it is on a diagonal, you kind of jump in weird, unexpected ways sometimes. You'll see it a lot in Spring Yard, for example. There's a lot of terrain that's kind of curved like that. Did I still miss that? Wow, I thought I timed that properly. That's okay. Those blocks are also on a global cycle, so you have to be there by about 13 seconds. I think I arrived at 14. But if you're there at 13 seconds, the brick will appear in the right place at the right time, and you can jump through and get a quicker cycle. There we go. Yeah, you don't want to fall down in that pit. Like, there is some safety in there because you can land, if you're lucky, you can land on a platform, a spinning ice cream sandwich platform. But more than often, you'll fall into the pit and die. Scrap Brain 2. There's a lot of really perilous stuff in this level. Lots of things that can... Oops. Nope. We're gonna go back up here. Lots of things that can shock you, burn you, crush you, spike you, puncture you. Not a fun place. Also, very, very hostile work environment. I assume this is Robotnik's factory. Where he makes his robots. Or at least that's what I'm going with. I wonder if it says that in the manual, actually. Anyway, not pleasant to be here. I would not want to work here. And of course, you know, there's caterpillars in here, because of course there's caterpillars. The worst of them all. Okay, so now we're going to Scrap Brain Act 3, or, you know, Labyrinth Act 4. You'll see what I mean in a second. Rude, Robotnik. That's extremely rude. To send us into another water level. There we go. So of course, you know, it's Labyrinth, except everything is purple. Everything is grape flavored. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh. I had 0 rings there. So this is the final level. The way this level works is that you have no rings, first of all, so you can't mess up. But if you hold right as soon as you enter this level, Robotnik will always be in the exact same pattern every single time. Which makes this the easiest fight, honestly. Four, okay. Now it's 2, 1, 4, 3. 2. 1. 4. And 3. There we go. If you delay that hit by a little bit until after the piston touches the floor, you can save a second on this level. There, I did not save the second, but, and that is, time. Oh my god, I finished after my- I did not expect to finish after my estimate there. To be fair, I did die. I did die once. That's probably why, actually. That would have had to make up an entire minute afterwards, right? Thank you everyone for the GGs. Yeah, no, at the beginning of every single level, your rings reset. So you have 0 rings going into every level, which is why it actually makes it, makes it so great that you can practice with the level select. Because you don't have to worry about power-ups or anything. Estimate was 2514, you were perfect. Okay, yeah, definitely. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, this game is awesome. I love this game. I cannot recommend it enough. If you're looking at this and you're like, hey, maybe I want to get into speedrunning, you should check this game out. Try it out. Play it, you know, casually a little bit, see how you like the feel of it, but overall, it's great. And honestly, if anyone wants to learn, how to play this, how to speedrun it, I am totally cool to teach people. You could do something on the Lady Arcader's Discord server, like, absolutely. It would be awesome. I'd love to help people learn how to play this. It's a great game. And I do love this, like, this little demo sequence at the end here. Fun fact, actually, if you hold down the C button during any of these demo sequences, Sonic cannot jump. Actually, wait, can I do this? Yeah, so Sonic doesn't jump. Which makes these scenes a little bit funnier. But yes, this is a lovely game. It has a great soundtrack. It also has, if you want to run it on PC, there's a widescreen version, and also, you know, the new Sonic game is coming out. The one that does the remaster of all these games plus the classic ones. And, of course, here's Robotnik. He says, try again, because we did not collect the Chaos Emerald, so technically we have the bad ending here. This is technically the bad ending.